Okay, so you record. Okay, guys. So we start now. Today we will enter the chapter 4, energy audit, part 1. I'm referring a slide from the Zaini Abdul Wahab from my school. Okay. So we follow this flow accordingly until we complete the session. By right, this chapter 4 may include 4 divisions, which is we will cover 2 part of 4 by today and another 2 by following week, so that we can complete everything by next week, hopefully. Okay. Energy audit is I would say the checking method, the utilization or the consumption of the energy being used or being utilized at a particular organization. Okay. So this kind of exercise, normally they will appoint another party which is not from your organization to check your electricity consumption, and then to verify or maybe to suggest or maybe to check or maybe to penalize. It can be in a room of improvement. Okay, the things that they intend to do all these things with the device management in terms of the electricity or maybe the facility or maybe the consumption, so that it can save or help the organization to reduce the unnecessarily cost which is taken up by the auditing energy management. So we divide it into 3 parts, which is introduction, energy audit approach, step in energy audit report and presentation. Okay, so in this case, in this slide, sometimes you need to put yourself as a organization that receive the auditor, and sometimes you need to put yourself as an auditor to check the organization. Okay, so in this slide, so I will let you know when is the moment you need to become the auditee, or when you become the auditor, so that you can appreciate or you can imagine what is the role or what is the function or what is the task being performed to the respective person, either as an auditee or either is auditor. Okay, part 1, introduction to energy audit. Okay, so building EE progress, energy efficient. Okay. Building energy efficient progress, building energy index. Okay. We normally put in the form of the kilowatt hour per meter square. Okay. And then typical consumption in the range of 200 until 300 kilowatt hour per meter square. Okay. Normal building, this is the range, which is we already cover during the previous lecture, if you still remember. Okay. And then EE building guideline, okay, 136, okay, 100, 85, 65, 30. This depends on the type of building, which is this one, 100 is the LEO building, okay, EC building, energy commission building. LEO means the LEO, low energy building, low energy building. Okay. Low energy office building. Okay. EC energy commission building. Benchmark. They are almost refer to the MS 1525 2007 for practice use of EE, energy efficiency, and RE, renewable energy for non-residential building. Okay. Non-residential building means that the office building, if the residential building, it might be your house, okay. Your house, your bungalow, your double-story house. That's the thing. Okay. So the lesser the BEI or building energy index, will give a good result in terms of the energy consumption per hour, energy consumption per meter square per year. Okay. So our aim, try to reduce the BEI wording energy index from certain value until to the acceptable value which accept by the MS 1525, the standard, Malaysia standard 1525 2007, Code of Practice of Use EE and RE for non-residential work. Okay, basic energy management cycle. We start with the organization. Okay. Of course, we will be supported by the energy management policy, and then go for the planning and implementation, okay, and go for the evaluation, and then the review for the continuous improvement. And of course, this energy management policy, we look after the things. Normally, energy management policy is the commitment from the top management, okay, smart policy, and setting and sharing common goals. Any idea, guys, what is the meaning of the smart policy? Okay, anything? Anyone want to share? Smart policy. Right. At the time, what is the meaning of this one? Smart. I just give you the hint for this one. So smart, S M A R T. If you take this T, should be sort of targeted, which is your policy should be have a target, let's say for to reduce 10% energy consumption. Okay, so this is the target. Up, I will go for the realistic, reliable, which is can be achieved. It's not that the thing that impossible to be achieved. Okay, up. And the rest you may check or seek for your own. Okay, what is the S, what is the M, what is the A? Okay, guys. And then after that, after you do all this, and then after have all the smart policy, you need to setting and sharing common goals. Of course, where you go for this smart concept, you go for the sharing common goals. And planning and implementation, management implementation, energy audit, set baseline for measuring, transform measuring result, designation, responsibility, planning, implement, energy saving measures. Okay. Measurement and verification for the evaluation, meaning that after you do planning the implementation, and then after you do the energy audit and everything, so you need to check by evaluation, and then you need to measure and monitor. Afterward, review for continual improvement, okay, evaluation, management review to confirm suitability, review target, communicate progress, action to be taken, and report and present. So that's a review. In that you look back, what is the thing that have been committed, and yet is that achieved or not, or is that there's something that you need to revise or review your target, or there's something you need to embed in the target or review. Okay. And then of course, it takes the commitment, responsibility, the involvement of the energy manager, and also for the others department. Okay, so the basic cycle of management cycle. Definition, the systematic approach, definition of the energy audit. Systematic approach to obtain the actual energy supply and energy consumption data to verify measure to improve energy efficiency. Okay. So a very effective for energy management and improvement. To define and pursue comprehensive energy management program in the implementation of energy management system. Okay. Pre-requirement for energy audit. So this one is the condition you as a auditor, meaning that you will come to the certain organization. I mean, normally they will appoint third party to the energy audit, or maybe the governance body will appoint you to as a auditor to go for the energy audit, and then a commitment from the top management to implement energy saving measure, okay, allocation, resource, availability of information, energy audit equipment, allocation of time, hardware, software, and data analysis. Reverse and existing energy saving initiative, information, and result. Okay. Regulatory compliance. So this is the pre-requirement for energy audit. What to be audited? Let's say you are appointed or you as a new staff that been need to perform as an auditor. So this is the thing you need to look for. What to be audited? It should be cover the energy management as a whole, and also fact finding on item to be improved. Okay. Energy management means that overall energy management system practice, energy efficiency of the facility, overall management, and energy loss. In the form of the fact finding on the item to be improved, general investment item, and also the energy using equipment. Next, type of energy audit. Okay, so type of energy audit. Normally, so we'll include three type of energy audit, but we will see what is the slideshow for the type of the energy audit. Normally, the basic one is the preliminary or walkthrough audit, which is you as an auditor come to that organization that you want to audit, and then you just walking around to that plant or to that organization just to go for the see and view all the condition. Okay, if you want to do the measurement, you go for the very simple measurement. Normally it's a no cost, or normally it's a no cost instead of the no cost, and you may obtain a simple financial analysis. Okay. So that's the approach of the work through audit. Okay, but of course, this preliminary or work through audit, it costs you very less, and normally as well, significant changes also not that much, and low in terms of the saving uh, saving output. Okay. So, but for the detail investment grade energy audit, you might have potential to greater or higher saving. Okay. So, because they go for detail, okay, so all the things need to be calculated wisely and accordingly to ensure that the utilization all interest, thorough data and site analysis, complete measurement, most reliable energy saving potential estimation, yourself with high capital investment, data function analysis, conceptual design involving function and control. Okay. So depends. If you are appointed as the auditor, you may ask, you are appointed as the auditor for the preliminary audit or for the detailed investment audit. Normally, they will appoint this kind of detail or investment grade energy audit to the person who experience related to the field, so that they can have a better suggestion, perhaps, to support or to help the company to obtain a good recommendation to be implemented. Okay. Okay, we start with the preliminary energy audit. It's a quick exercise to establish energy consumption, estimate the scope of saving, identify most likely disease area, identify the immediate improvement or saving measure, set a reference point, the benchmark, And last but not least, describe area for more detailed study or measurement. Okay. They also can use the existing data or easily data to obtain to ensure that they able to produce maybe fact and figure to ensure that they justify all the improvement based on the data. Okay? It's not based on the assumption. Yet, the detailed investment, great energy audit, okay? They say you are appointed to join a team to conduct or perform the detailed great energy audit. So you need to provide the detailed energy project, okay, innovation, and evaluate all major energy using system, offer the most accurate estimate of energy and saving costs. Okay. Consider interactive effect of our project, account for the energy, okay, and detailed energy costs, calculation and cost project. What are the key elements in the energy balance? Okay. Inventory energy system, assumption of current operation, estimate the use and compare the utility bills. Okay. Can be carried out in 3 phases: pre-audit, audit, post-audit. Okay, so depends. Which one do you prefer? Either the preliminary audit or detailed energy audit. But of course, the detailed energy audit are more challenging because besides you need to go for the detailed energy audit of the analysis and everything, you also need to do some sort of the measurement or verification and monitoring, as well as you recommended what is the best option or the best solution that can be implemented by the organization to ensure that they are able to reduce the energy consumption. Or maybe they might thinking to use your opinion as a part of the solution. So that's the very crucial part, guys, because those who are not experienced in that particular field might face some difficulty to propose what is the best recommendation to be implemented by the organization. So that's the experience come. Okay? And normally, the governor or the authority will choose the person who are in the most similar related field to become an auditor. Okay, so that they can appreciate all the data, appreciate all the improvement that is suggested, because they also come from the same industry or same process of industry. Okay, it's not just simply we go for, let's say, you are the one who expert in heat transfer, let's say the power plant station, and suddenly you go for the, let's say, car manufacturing, which is there is two different type of field of industry, which you might face some difficulty to give the suggestion. It might not have the problem related to the to be audited, but but in the part of recommendation, will be slightly challenging due to maybe not huge experience on that. So you need to be careful on that. Okay. So type of the audit, okay, level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay. What's audit, which is the preliminary standard audit, okay, and the investment grade, level 3. Okay. So yes, any question for you for that? I think this one is the second last. Okay. So we'll proceed this one. So if you have the question, just ask in the chatting box so that so can try to answer your question. Work through familiarization, okay, desktop analysis, generate energy intensity, recommend, and of course, DSM, return report with broad conclusion. Broad conclusion means that there's not any specific or detail due to the lacking of data to show that pointing specifically on the particular issue or matter. Right? So level 2, standard. follow up from the level audit where available, comprehensive audit, minimum 7 days login, monitoring, and major assessment, equipment building, okay, review system, design session, data and input, and geos, notify source of efficiency, compute BEI. BEI just now that's mentioned, burning energy index, okay? And specific energy consumption index, so BEI is one. Generate load apportioning. Generate load apportioning is that let's say you enter the organization, you do the apportioning load, meaning that you try to divide the utilization of each department or each electrical consumption. For example, normally in a form of the pie chart, let's say maintenance 50% of electricity utilization, HR 10%, human resource 10%, maybe another department, let's say accounting department, maybe only 10%. So do the apportioning load, okay, for the electricity consumption. Or maybe you can go for the apportioning in terms of the machine. Okay, machine A, the electricity utilization 50%. Okay, machine B 40%, machine C 10%. So that is another example of the apportioning electricity. Provide energy performance indicator. Okay, recommend no cost, medium cost, and high cost. Okay. Return report and presentation. Okay, so this is the standard. So standard minimum, just imagine this one, right? Minimum 7 days logging and monitoring on major energy consumption. Okay, so that's the for the level 3 is a more detailed or specific. You can go for inclusive or scope level 1 and 2. Okay, 1 cover, 2 also cover. Expectation where only EA on specific system or requested. So meaning that you go for that particular, you already conduct level 1 and level 2, and then after that, after you find out that during the level 2 or level 1, you found that some of the abnormality, meaning that very high consumption on the particular machine, so that you go detail on the particular machine. Okay, so that's the level 3. Okay, so you are very dedicated on that specific line or machine to overcome the issue concerned with the high utilization of the electricity. Okay. Minimum 7 day logging. Okay. So minimum same, minimum 7 day logging. Laboratory on major energy consumption, demand, service, or industrial system. Detailed review on process, IAQ audit, if required. IAQ, what's the meaning of IAQ lah, guys? Anyone? IAQ. Huh? What's that? IAQ. So, huh? No, no idea. Okay, so just keep that one. Okay. So comfort study, if relevant, detailed recommendation on comprehensive ESM, detailed investment, using the NPV. You guys know, is the NPV? Anyone want to try? NPV. Net present value, net present value. Methodology against the life cycle, include indoor air quality report to ensure system is not affected. So the IAQ means that indoor air quality, IAQ. Okay. Report to ensure system is not affected if it's in the audit. Report, return report, representation. Okay, who can perform energy audit? Okay, so this is the good part. Internal personnel, energy manager. Okay, let's say you are as a managing manager, you want to go check let's say, cooling department or maintenance department. So you can go to become the auditor, to go the department. So energy manager with the energy management team. So meaning that you, let's say you are as a energy management manager with your colleagues in your energy management team able or allowed to conduct the energy audit for that particular department or division uh, in your organization. Okay? Or employee working in the energy using process equipment. Advantages: minimize time to familiar and understand the plant operational, minimize cost, easy access, availability energy. Okay? So the advantages when you appoint at first your internal member in your organization, maybe you are from production division or department, so you appoint the person from quality department as the auditor in your organization. So meaning that they will have the advantage because the staff or the appointed auditor should know basic what is the operation, the routine, the process that be conducted to that particular division that they need or required to audit. Okay, so that's the thing. But of course, the disadvantages: limited allocation time, others than duty. Okay, because if they go for your to audit your organization, so of course it will time consume, which is affect their time for doing their work. Limited expertise, knowledge in specific engineering method, analysis of energy. And of course, let's say your friend is not well trained in the form of the energy management, so that they cannot give you the good recommendation of how to improve or what to improve due to the condition of your maybe your poor arrangement of the energy management, or maybe due to the uh, very high consumption due to the electricity. Okay. So that's the disadvantage. For the advantages, of course, if you are appointed internal people, so that you minimum the cost because you are not required to pay as expensive as the outsider. Okay, easy access to inform better. So of course, this the huge. I would think this one is the huge advantage because you know that is your staff or in your organization, so that there's not any, I would say, issue related to sharing the info. Okay, sharing the info to the others, so that easy for them to access all the things related to the energy info. Okay, external party. Okay, firstly, as an internal personnel, you as a part of the organization, and this one you appoint another person or someone who are not work in your organization and facilitate energy management. And your team can learn about the new knowledge, okay, from the expert. Minimum time to be spent employee because to the duty. So meaning that you will not interrupt others party. They can go for their routine work. They just go for the respective division to be checked. Timeliness of the completion, reporting, preparation, and presentation finding in the energy audit report. So meaning that they will go everything by their own capability to produce all the reports. Okay, you are just provide them all the data. Okay, disadvantages generally very costly, cost, various level of supervisory and reporting. Okay, because you need to go the very a few level to assure that you are reporting with the respective division or respective level. Difficult to predict the quality of audit, no local accreditation for energy auditor, risk to push the certain product instead of solution of energy to save energy. Okay? So that's the advantage and disadvantage as a external party. Resource needed, energy audit. Okay, so let's say you plan to become the team of energy manager, energy management, and you plan to conduct or perform the energy audit. So this is the thing that you need to consider. Firstly, the instrumentation, permanent and portable. So normally we'll go for the permanent energy record, computer and software tool, normally in the form of the laptop. Energy record meaning that the device, let's say this is the device capable to store all the data and budget and time. Because you need to spend or you have to invest this kind of exercise to obtain a convincing or reliable result. So auditor, either you yourself from the company or you are appointing external auditor from outside. Okay, role and duty of energy auditor. Plan and carry out energy audit based on agreed scope. Okay, so okay, regardless of you are doing the preliminary or standard or detail. Okay, so plan and carry out energy audit based on the agreed scope. Okay, agreed scope means that let's say they want to you to check at the what at the production line. I mean the production division. So don't go for the others. For example, you go for the HR instead of the production. Okay, so that's why they mention this one, agreed scope, because some of the area or compartment is illegal from the outsider. They need to, because due to the um, privacy or maybe due to the confidential. Okay, so that's the thing they need to agree on the certain part. Quantify energy consumption and establish baseline energy information. Construct energy and material balance. Perform efficiency evaluation of energy and utility system. Compare energy mom with existing energy consumption. Identify and prioritize. Analyze. Recommend. Report writing. Okay. So this is the thing that you need to put in your mind. You are appointed as an energy auditor. Okay. Energy auditing. Okay. So this is the triangle of the things. Oral core, support, okay, including factory staff, energy auditing. Okay, so energy and energy auditor, energy manager, chief engineer, whatever post that you find is related to the energy audit team, auditor, auditor mechanical, thermal, auditor for the part. Okay, overall cooperation and support, process expertise, audit expertise. So energy manager role to ensure successful energy audit. Okay, so back to the role of the energy manager. Revisit data collection. Site visit by the energy manager, by the energy auditor. Post audit project list. Okay. Draft energy audit report. Final energy audit report. Performance specification and flow will be involved. Okay. So this is the thing you need to perform to ensure the successful rate of the energy manager as a energy audit activity can be achieved. Okay, so guys, we break maybe 10 minutes. Okay, but during the break, 10 minutes, maybe you can uh, answer this question. Please describe basic step in conducting energy audit and major output expected from energy audit based on your experience, exposure, or knowledge. Okay, okay. So that's it. Or else, maybe you can go this one. What each of you try to give one statement. The first one, you try to check at your house or your room or your whatever thing. What is the thing you might consider uh, waste of energy? Okay, and then after that, try to recommend or to give the suggestion or solution how to overcome the wastage by having the optimum um, condition of utilization. Is that okay, guys? Meaning that what is saying, we are performing the preliminary audit by walking through in our house or in our room and to check whatever things that we can find easily by our own eyes, to claim then what is the part of the things waste of energy, and then try to give the suggestion uh, to solve the finding that you found at your home or at your particular place. Okay, guys? So we break 10 to 15 minutes, and then after that we come back, get the answer, and we proceed for the next session of lecture. So we start this one first. We'll start the record, and then stop the sharing, and then we come back at say so 5:15.